Jay, I am almost afraid to ask. What about this Christmas card could possibly be considered to be historically significant?
Julie, are you kidding me? So many of the great works of art in literature, motion pictures, and music have been released as trilogies. For example, just think about The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. It was his great masterwork and is considered one of the greatest trilogies of all time. Another great one is the Back to the Future movie series starring Michael J. Fox, which is probably the greatest movie trilogy ever made. And I haven't even mentioned the amazing prog rock album called Trilogy by Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Okay, I accept that there are famous trilogies, but what does that have to do with your stupid Christmas card with the spoon?
Now you are just being obtuse, Julie. Don't act like you don't realize that this is the third card to be released in my silverware series of Christmas cards.
Your silverware series?
Yes, my silverware series.
Okay. I'll bite. What the hell is your silverware series?
Honestly, I wish you would just pay a little bit of attention to my work, Julie. In 2000 I released the first installment. Surely you remember It's a Wonderful Knife. That was a very funny card and it was a play on the name of the famous Christmas movie starring Jimmy Stewart and Donna Reed. Then in 2012 I dropped the second installment, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. That was a really clever card about one of the tines on a fork. I only needed to change one letter in the title of that old Andy Williams song to make the joke.
Oh my god. I actually think I'm starting to see where you are going now. And this third card completes the trilogy, am I right?
Now you are getting it, Julie. Spoon It Will Be Christmas Day is the final installment of the silverware series, my first Christmas card trilogy. I think as an artistic endeavor it is right up there with some of the greatest trilogies of all time that I mentioned earlier.
Jay. You are out of your fucking mind. This is not some kind of great artistic endeavor. This is a group of unrelated cards that coincidentally all happen to have puns based on common eating utensils. To try to make it into any more than that is delusional and horribly misguided.
I couldn't disagree with you more, Julie. This is not some happy coincidence. This work was 23 years in the making and was something I have been planning for all this time. The silverware series should be compared to the brilliant documentary series by Michael Apted. You know, the one that followed those British people over a period of 55 years. My techniques can also be compared to the Richard Linklater movie Boyhood, which took 12 years to make. I will remind you that movie won an Academy Award, Julie. I have a lot in common with these filmmakers, the way I use time as part of my art form. I am shocked that you are not able to appreciate that.
Jay, I've had enough. To compare these cards to those amazing works of art is just absurd. But please, you go on and make your little cards and create your little self-aggrandizing videos that get only about 20 views on YouTube. I don't know why you pretend to think that it is interesting or important, but I'm not going to argue with you anymore. Let's agree to disagree, okay?
Okay, Julie. But I agree to really disagree a lot. And also, I expect the views on my YouTube videos to skyrocket now that I am using a QR code to take the readers of my letter directly to the video. Now that they don't have to carefully type in the URL to see it, I think this video will go viral.
That will be the day. Let's end this. Merry Christmas, Jay.
Merry Christmas, Julie.